It is time for Parlay Piece Six Pack.
All right, we had a rough week last week. 2-4 in both the college and the NFL. Lee, I know your three went 2-1. Kudos to you. You still kept it above 500. We were feeling ourselves a little too much. But you know what? Last week was a rough week for the NFL. And it was the worst college football slate ever. We might have the best college football week ahead of us with 6 ranked matchups. And with the NFL, of course, it just gets back to where we're going to get to see a little bit more of the teams that we think we know about and see if they're even more for real now after another week. But we're going to go ahead and get started off with the game that I'm going to be in attendance of. We got the Atlanta Falcons at the Detroit Lions. I try to stay away from the Falcons, of course. I think that everybody knows I've got a little bit of a biasness, so I don't like to throw them in unless I'm just 100% sure. So in this case, we're going to go for a third straight week because we hit on the Falcons game last week. We took the over, and then we also took them minus 3.5 the first week. So we're 2-0 on Falcons game. At least I know my team. Falcons Lions, we're going to take over 46.5. I like the over in this game. We have scored 24-25 in our first 2 games. The Lions scored 20 on the road against Kansas City, but they lost last week, and it was 31-37. I expect there to be some points that get put up in this game because I expect us to get to that 24 type number again. And whether we win or lose, I think that Detroit's going to get into the 20s as well. I like the over. I like over 46.5. Next, we got the Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns. I think Deshaun has a bounce back game. I really do. So we're going to ride with the Cleveland Browns minus 3. We're going to go ahead and take it. I feel like it's going to be a 3-point game, so I'm not going to buy the point, but we'll just take them minus 3. Fuck it. I don't see why not. We're going to go with the Browns. I like them a little bit more in this matchup, even without Nick Chubb. I just expect them to play a little bit better. Their defense is pretty stout. The Steelers didn't run the ball very well at all on the Browns. No, they barely threw the ball on them. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. The Steelers won that game because Deshaun Watson turned the ball over, and the Titans defense is no Steelers defense. So we're going to take Browns minus 3. Next, ironically, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Going ahead and give me the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3.5. We're buying a 0.5 points on that. So we're going to take the line is 3, but we're going to take them 3.5 because I do think that that's going to be a 3-point game, whether the Steelers win or not. I think that game comes down to the very end, and I like the Steelers to be on the plus side. Give me the points with the Steelers. Next, we got the Chicago Bears at the Kansas City Chiefs. If there's anything that you learned from my college football picks last week is that when there's a dumpster fire, you throw your money on the other team. The Bears are in a dumpster fire, and Justin Fields, I believe, is 0-3 when he's faced a double-digit spread. He's 0-3 against the spread when it's a double-digit spread, and they just so happen to be playing the Kansas City Chiefs of all teams. We're going to lay the 12 points on the Chiefs. We're not going to buy any points. We're not going to do anything funny with it. Just give me the 12. Minus 12 Kansas City Chiefs. Next, here's my easy way out pick. I did decide to throw one in. We're going to take the Buffalo Bills at the Washington Commanders on the money line, minus 260. I just think the value is too good, and I don't think the Commanders are that good. So it's pretty simple to me. The Bills are going to win the football game. They're better than them, and I just don't see Josh Allen falling to 1-2. I think if they were to fall to 1-2, McDermott's seat starts. I mean, it's not hot, but then you start looking over and you're like, hey, man, does anyone see? It's like, it seems like something might be steaming in here. And then he'll be like, nope, what are you talking about? But you'll see a little steam and you'll kind of brush it off and be like, okay, well, I guess I don't smell fire. Maybe something's just, maybe there's some water that's boiling somewhere and we just don't see it. So we'll take the Bills on the money line. And then finally, to close out, we got those son of a bitch Saints at the Green Bay Packers. Give me Jordan Love and the boys in their home opener. I like Green Bay on the money line here. I think that they're a better team than the Saints, and I think that with that first game and the confidence that they have, they lost by 1 to us. They looked really good against their rival Bears. I just don't expect the Saints to win this game because I have not been impressed with Derek Carr, and I think that Dennis Allen's a fucking doofus. So give me the Green Bay Packers, baby, on the money line.
All right, let me run that back to you real quick, Parlay Pete. We got Falcons at Lions over 46.5.
Yep.
We got Titans at Browns -3.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers at Raiders, Steelers +3.5.
Yes.
Bears at Chiefs -12.
Yes.
Bills at Commanders, Bills on that money line.
Yep.
And last and certainly not least, maybe my favorite bet is give me Saints at Green Bay on that money line.
That the Lions won just like our game too.
You like it? I love it.